This is Ken Foree, star of
Okay. Let me start off by saying there are so many heroes in this facility, in this mall. Not only the people that made the film, not only George, on the cast, the crew, the zombies, the extras. There's one person who I'd like to point out, and I'd like you to give him a rousing hand of applause, because this person deserves it, so deeply deserves it. Kevin, without fade, the memories would begin to waver. Nobody would know so clearly what Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead. The audience, you wouldn't have this. You owe the memories, the familiarities of these films to this man. Let's Kevin. Give him another one.
I want you to take it.
Okay. But how many of you were downstairs during my Q&A today? Oh, okay. I can't go over that again, right? Okay. Well, this is a very special film, very special place. There's so many memories here, I wouldn't know where to start. But are there any zombies here that were in Dawn of the Dead? Any? No? Good. Okay, that's fine. Is there one? Nobody?
Local Pittsburgh zombie hunter game.
Well, if you come back in June, tomorrow you come. If there's another occasion where you might be able to come see some of us before they take this temple away from us. Remember something else too, that what made the film so popular were those people painted in white, gray paint. Zombies. All of them, all of them deserve their moment in the spotlight. And again, we couldn't have done it if they weren't good. Some of them were memorable. We have Mike Christopher.
Yes, the Hare Krishna.
The Hare Krishna zombie. We have the nurse zombie. Sharon. We have, of course, my friend Jim Crut. And many, many more. So, yeah, they deserve your admiration and loyalty as well. So we thank you. I've already told you most of it, and most of you were at the Q&A, so I'm just maybe going over this again. But this film has legs and has continued to have legs for generations. It's passed on from grandfather to son to grandson to great-grandson continuously. I hear it all the time, wherever I go. It's so well known that I'm known in every country in the world from this film. So's Galen, so's Scott, so's the zombies. It's a unique, low budget, pull it together, make it work kind of film that came out in 1978, 79, and as I told you before, I lost friends. One woman came up to me, she was a New York Times writer for the New York Times, and we just had the screening in New York. George was there, and all of us were there, and I had a few people with my party, and this woman came up and she sat with me. She said, "Oh, I'm with New York Times. Okay, hello." She said, how's it feel to kill children?" you know.
Are you serious?
Yes. Only thing out of her mouth. First thing out of her mouth. You know. So it no matter who you are, on left side or right side, this film had an effect on you. And some people told me, "You did that film?" Some people. We used to have a way of testing the film when we screened it. Scott and I used to screen it for different people, trying to get work. So we had a screening room in New York. I think in New York only. We did in New York. And we'd have people, we'd fill up the screening room, 30 or 40 seats. And we knew that when the bite was taken out of the neck in the projects, the guy's dead, the woman bit the guy's neck. If they got past that, they could see the entire. And a lot of them did get past that. So, let's see, let me tell you, what can I tell you that's really interesting about this? As I told you before, and I'm going to tell this, even though you guys have heard, some of you have heard this, it was so well publicized, so well distributed. Richard Rubenstein, Salam Hassan, Dario Argento in Europe, they put this in every movie house in the country, or in the world. Every drive-in theater, every midnight showing, everywhere they could. Not in just small theaters, they put it in small theaters, they put it in your father's basement, they put it everywhere they could. Large, great theaters. And so that's why you're all here. That's why we continue to have these conventions. That's why I can travel anywhere in the world and people say, Peter, sign this, or we can say the line, or, because of their distribution of that film everywhere. And people loving it. Even though we didn't have a lot of money, we certainly didn't have the budgets, a large Hollywood budget. We didn't have the special effects that you would have if this in today's market. So it's a unique film, It's well put together. Let me think. Okay, I'm gonna open it up to questions, but before I do that, and I don't know how this is gonna play with you. I don't really care. I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay. Kevin just told you this may be the last time you will see this in this hallowed ground that we sit in the Monroeville Mall. Maybe the last time you see this film here. So I'm going to ask you something, and I don't know if you can do it. I maybe sound a little silly. I thought about it. I thought it was a little silly. And then I thought maybe it would be an interesting thing to say. Anyway. Travel with me through the ducks, in the basement with David as he's shooting the zombie after zombie. Travel with me as Galen's putting on the makeup. Travel with me as Scott's crying out for his last breath. All these scenes, take that adventure with us tonight. You are the character. You are me, David, Scott, Galen. You are in the television studio. You're present. You are a part of the cast. It's happening to you. Take this journey with us. Might be interesting. We'll open it up for Q&A right now.
I guess raise your hand if you want.
Yell.
Can you yell out, or you want to come down here?
Pittsburgh.